Imagine you're an axolotl, killing fish and slowly fighting monsters for 100 days. It all started on day 1, when I spawned in as an axolotl. Wow, I'm a little baby axolotl, and I only have 7 hearts. I also have regeneration powers. I am immortal. I wandered around and ran into my axolotl mom. Hey mom, what are you up to?
Baby Bronzo, you're awake. Why don't you go out and gather some food?
You got it, mom. I went up and out of the water, but I was immediately attacked by spiders. Ah, spiders! Oh no, I move so slow on land. My axolotl legs aren't built for this. Jump, jump, jump! I bounced away from the spiders and dove into a different body of water. Get away from me, you hairy-legged land dwellers. As I was swimming away, skeletons started firing arrows at me. I couldn't catch a break. Eek! Skeletons are on me now. I gotta keep swimming and get away. After swimming for a little, I got away from the spiders and skeletons. I'm so sorry, squid, but I gotta eat. I used my razor-sharp claws to rip the squids to shreds. This calamari will do for now. Not bad actually. It was getting late and I had to find a place to rest. This spot will do for the night. I hope my mom's okay. On day 2, I woke up bright and early and got to business. My first mission was to make some tools, like a pickaxe and an axe. There's no way of finding wood or sticks here. I gotta dig up. I noticed that being out of the water for too long made my skin dry, and I felt nauseous. Not good. I gotta get back into the water before I die. I was able to jump my way back into the water. Whew, that was a close one. Lesson learned.
Silly Bronzo, we're axolotls. We belong in water. Don't go up there for too long.
Thanks for the tip, Mom. I wasn't going to let the fact that I wasn't meant to walk on land stop me from getting the materials I needed. Okay, I have to quickly gather some wood. Luckily, I found a pond with a tree right next to it. This is perfect. Just enough wood to make some tools. I figured out that jumping made me move faster on the ground. I hopped all the way back home. Hey, look how fast I'm going now. Haha! Along the way, I stopped to mine some stone for some tools. I can make so many things with this. I used the stone to make furnaces. These will come in handy to cook food later. And speaking of food, I was starving again. I set out to hunt more squid. Back to the water I go. With my super sense of smell, I was guided straight to the squid. Look at all this food. Since I was getting stronger, the squid were no match for me. Take this and that. I decided to put all my furnaces out and cook all their meat. This is gonna be so yummy. I ate all the fish and grew to a full-sized axolotl. I'm all grown up, but I'm still slow. After a long day, I went to bed, excited for what tomorrow brings. On day 3, I woke up to chaos. Oh no, zombies have invaded the lush cave. This video is sponsored by Rec Room. Hey there, viewers! Have you ever wanted a place to hang out with people from all over the world? Rec Room is free and the best place to build and play games together. Join the club and party up with friends from anywhere to chat, hang out, and explore millions of player-created rooms. Or build your own to share with us all. The best part about Rec Room is it's cross-platform. You can play from all devices from your phone to VR headset. Enjoy chatting with your friends on multiple consoles. It's the social app you'll play like a video game. Customize and dress up your avatar to show off your style. Discover challenging, fun, or straight up weird games made by creators just like you. Explore your creativity by designing and building everything from puppies to helicopters to entire worlds. So join the club by clicking the link in the description or scan the QR code and start playing with your friends today. I leapt into action, protecting our home and trying to save the axolotls from the zombies. You'll regret coming down here. Hiya! I tried my best, but I couldn't kill them all in time to protect everyone.
Bronzo, help!
Mom! No! In a rage, I killed the last of the zombies. But when I looked around, all the axolotls were gone. They're all dead. I can't stay here anymore. I'm sorry, Mom. I crawled through the caves, mining any iron and coal that I came across. With it, I crafted a bucket and filled it with water, so I could travel freely without worrying about being on dry land for too long. I also made a helmet and pants for armor. I continued my excavation, but I didn't get far though, because I ran into some creepers. I'm too slow to run away. I did my best to kill them, but some of them exploded. Actually, all of them exploded. I continued trying to find a new home and met a lonely turtle. Hey there, what are you doing in these caves? Well, that's okay. Do you want to come with me? I'm searching for a lush cave. It'll be a lot nicer than this place. You got a name? Everyone needs a name. How do you like Sheldon? With that, my new friend Sheldon and I continued through the caves, looking for a place to call home. On days 4 and 5, I went mining for iron, and I found a bunch of it. But while I was mining, a few feral wolves crept up on me. Stay away, this is my iron. Although Sheldon and I were very slow, we were able to use teamwork and fight off the wolves, giving me some time to collect more iron. We better get out of here before more of them come. Whenever we got far enough, I decided to make some iron tools, and I even made the rest of the iron armor set. I only have 7 hearts, but this will protect me from all kinds of foes. Soon, Sheldon and I discovered another lush cave system, but there was just one problem. Where is everyone? I looked around and still nothing. Sheldon called me over to take a look at something he had found. What is it, buddy? I spoke too soon, because not soon after, Sheldon and I were ambushed by zombie villagers. Ah, we're being attacked. Help me, Sheldon. Sheldon and I fought the zombie villagers until there were none left. Yeah, go Bronzo! For days 6 through 8, I began setting up the cave as my own lush cave base. I used the cave walls as a framework for the house. Okay, I can work with this spot. The most important thing was to set up lights so hostile mobs won't spawn nearby. This should keep those ravine creatures away from me. I climbed up to the surface to make an entrance to the base and covered it with drip leaves so that it would blend in with the surroundings. This should keep us safe. Daylight was burning, so I began exploring the outside world. It wasn't long before I found a river, and it had some salmon and cod swimming in it. Ah, perfect! Some food! And there's even enough to share with Sheldon. I kept going, finding myself in a swamp, where I ran into some slime along the way. This isn't good. Slime multiply after you kill them. They started attacking me, then attacked me again after I killed one. So this battle was very repetitive. Get away from me, you big boogers! Luckily, my armor protected me in battle, and I killed all the slime twice over. That was gross. Wait, what's that sound? After the fight was finished, I heard a slow clap echo out. I turned around to see the source of it. A witch! I readied myself for another fight, but she kept talking.
Good show, little one. Good show. You're quite the specimen.
What do you want?
You can put the sword down. Don't want anyone to get hurt, you know.
I put my sword away and listened to what she had to say.
You seek strength. I can see that. I can increase the strength of an axolotl like you tenfold. I've done it before, after all.
Something felt off with what she was proposing, like there was an ulterior motive. Lady, whatever it is you're selling, I'm not buying it.
Suit yourself.
I left to return to my base, getting a good night's sleep. That night, in the early hours of day 9, I had a strange dream. Whoa, what is this place?
Salutations, little lava. I am Beisht the Great. What do they call you?
They call me Bronzo.
Bronzo.
He told me that he was once like me, until the witch granted him untold powers.
In order for our species to survive this changing world, we too must change with it. I ask that you join in this endeavor.
But she's a witch! Don't you think she's up to something evil?
All irrelevant. No price is too steep to ensure our survival.
I knew something was wrong. The witch said she had turned creatures into mutants before. I'm sorry, but I can't go through with this.
What?
I'm going to get to the bottom of this. When I woke up, I was determined to discover the witch's true intentions. On days 10 through 12, I began my search for clues. First stop was the desert. The sun was beaming down on me, and the sand made it even harder for me to traverse the land. I'm not built for this type of stuff, but I have to push forward. As I traveled, I ran into a horde of husks, so I decided to ask them for directions. Hey there, have any of you happened to see a giant flying axolotl? Without hesitation, the husk attacked me, but I was ready. Ah, they're ganging up on me! I wasn't ready! I quickly eliminated all of them and noticed they were guarding a small castle. I wonder what's in here. When I went deeper within the cave, I saw a spider llama, and it was terrifying. What in the world is that? The spider llama was not happy with me and began attacking me with toxic potions. Hey now, we can talk about this. Okay, that was a close one. I'm out of here. It was very strange, and I wondered if they had something to do with the witch from before. However, I went onward and came across the Badlands. There was a lot of peaks and valleys here. Wow, this isn't like anything I've ever seen before. I started digging up terracotta on the side of the mountain, and later I'm gonna collect dye to make this terracotta different shades of pink. All this terracotta will be useful for a project I'll be working on. It was a successful day, so it was time to go back home. On days 13 through 15, I came across some sheep while on my way home. Hey guys, I need some wool, and I bet you guys would like a roof over your heads. Want to work out a deal? I led the sheep home and made a room for them in the base, far away from my room, so I wouldn't hear them baaing to each other all night. I also crafted some pink dye and gave them a makeover. Now you guys are like those super rare pink sheep. I sheared their wool and set out to find a spot near the base where I could build a statue. I started by clearing the trees and leveling the ground out, and then built the body of the giant axolotl out of the pink wool. Hopefully other axolotls will see this statue and be able to find the base. I was making my way back home when I got attacked by a pack of wolves. Hey, leave me alone! There's so many of you! This isn't a fair fight! I was struggling to fight them off, but Sheldon jumped in to help me. Wait, did you hear that? Out of the woods came a rabbit with a wolf's head, and it attacked Sheldon! Ew, it's freaky! Die! Die! We put the mutant creature down and decided it was time to call it a day. But I couldn't help wondering what other creatures the witch had unleashed on the world. On days 16 through 19, it was time to do more exploring. I think I should go on another adventure. Keep the base safe, Sheldon. As I crossed the lands, it became colder and colder. My axolotl tail was freezing. So this must be the tundra. I love the cold, but this is a bit too cold for me. But I gotta keep moving. It wasn't long before I ran into some danger. Big, fluffy, cute, but murderous danger. Oh no, polar bears, and they look hungry. The bears rushed me, and I tried to fight them, but they were too much for a small axolotl like myself. This isn't going as planned. Plan B, jump into the water. Jumping in the water was freezing, and it didn't deter the polar bears from leaving me alone. But I did have the advantage now. Ha! I can move super fast in the water. How do you like this? I quickly defeated the polar bears and went on my way. Whew! That was some quick thinking on my part. Good job, Bronzo. As I was traveling, I noticed some sleeping foxes. Oh, look how cute they are. And that one looks like a spirit. I crept up on them, but they spotted me. It started running away. Oh no, I didn't mean to. Hey, come back. I thought I was dreaming again because the fox began to fly. What the heck? Where'd they go? Suddenly, the witch appeared before me. It's the ugly witch again. What do you want from me?
I saw you following my new pet, the Phantom Fox. Perhaps you're more interested in my mutations than you let on.
No way, lady. Just leave me alone.
Not so fast. I have a gift for you. A potion that will allow you to leave the water without needing to return every 5 minutes.
I tried to fight the witch, but she vanished before I had the chance. I was left alone with the gift from her potion. I headed home feeling unfulfilled, but grateful that I no longer needed to use my bucket of water to get around. From days 20 to 22, I left to explore for more materials, and I spotted a village in the distance. Oh, perfect! I can get crops and other materials from them. I made my way over, but the mutant axolotl base appeared in the center of the village. He started destroying everything inside. The villagers ran around, terrified, trying to evade his attacks. No, I'm too weak to stop him!
No one can destroy me. I'll kill all land dwellers for endangering axolotls, and anyone who attempts to stop me shall die.
He had these crazy laser powers too! Once he had completely destroyed the village, the Beist left, and I went to try to find survivors. Looks like the Beist dropped a map. I'll keep it for later. Hello? Is anyone here? I found some livestock that had survived the attack. No villagers were left to care for them though, so I led them back to the base. They would feel safer under my protection. In the early parts of days 24 to 27, I expanded upon the existing base for my new animal companions. I decided to head off and follow the map that the Beist had dropped. I was exploring all kinds of biomes, and just as I thought I was getting close to my destination, I was scooped up into a bucket by a massive giant. Wait, what's going on? Steve?
Hey there, little fella. You're awfully far from home, aren't you? Don't worry, pal. I'll get you to some water.
I tried to tell him to let me go, but he simply refused to listen. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Let me go! Steve took me to his base, where he put me inside an aquarium.
There you go. Now you can have plenty of water to swim in.
Why can't you understand me? Let me out of here.
I knew you'd like it. All right. See you later.
I tried to break out of the aquarium, but it was hopeless. Steve took all my items, and I couldn't break through the glass. I spent a few days stuck in the aquarium, but it felt like an eternity. One day, Steve left a bucket nearby. I saw it outside the glass, and I decided to try to get inside of it, kind of like how you can teleport into a boat. It actually worked, and I was inside the bucket, able to move around freely again. Yes, freedom! I found Steve sleeping in his bed, and I decided to get a little revenge. I trapped him inside several layers of stone, which would take him a long time to punch his way through.
Huh? What's going on?
See how you like being trapped against your will, meanie? Haha! I'm getting out of here. Bye, loser. From days 28 to 32, I ditched the bucket and made it back to my base. I was embarrassed that Steve had been able to trap me for so long, so I wasn't exactly truthful with Sheldon. I thought I'd try fly fishing. It didn't go well. Anyway, I have some stuff to take care of. See ya! I went mining until I had found a few diamonds for a sword and a pickaxe. Now I was prepared for any dangerous foes I came across. I'd like to see Steve try to trap me now. I took off once again, both to avoid Sheldon and to investigate the map that the mutant axolotl had dropped. On my journey, I ran into a wolf man who looked like a product of the witch's experiments. Whoa, you're like a centaur, but with a wolf body instead of a horse.
Don't you think I know that? I wish someone would greet me normally, like, hey, nice to meet you, instead of, hey, look, it's a freak.
Oh gosh, I didn't know you could talk. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
Well, you can make it up to me by helping me find my wife, the wolf woman.
The wolf man explained that the last time he saw his wife, she was running away from a thorned wolf, and it may have her captive in a dungeon nearby. I'll help you rescue her. Don't worry. We found the entrance to the dungeon, guarded by the thorned wolf pack. This is definitely the place. Attack! The wolf man and I made quick work of the thorned wolves and made our way into the dungeon to find his wife. From days 33 to day 36, the wolfman and I explored the dungeon in search of his missing wife. The place was crawling with enemies of all kinds, but the wolfman was determined, so we hacked our way through.
I'm coming for you, Ulva!
You sure are a passionate one, aren't you? We went from room to room, slicing down enemies in each one, and trying to find loot wherever we could. Eventually, I hit the jackpot. Ooh, a cloud in a bottle. I can use this to double jump. With the extra ability, I was able to cut through the waves of enemies even faster. Soon we reached a room where Olva, the wolf woman, was being guarded by corrupted thorn wolfmen. Yeah, these enemies are no match for my double jump. After a long fight, we defeated the corrupted thorn wolfmen, and my wolfman friend was reunited with his wife.
Oh, honey, you did it! Thanks for your help, stranger.
Don't mention it. I'm happy to help. I said my farewell to the happy couple and made my way back to the surface, continuing to follow the map. On days 37 through 39, I was traveling the route that the map had laid out, looking for landmarks that appeared on it and matching them to my surroundings. Man, for a map, this isn't very helpful in directing me on where to go. During my travels, I came across what looked like a village, except for one tiny difference. This place is absolutely destroyed. What happened here? Maybe there are some survivors. Hello? Anyone here? There was nothing to be found except rubble and cobwebs. Wait, cobwebs? That doesn't make any sense. Everything is still warm, meaning that this attack was recent. There's no way there are already cobwebs. Exploring deeper into the ruins, I found a massive tunnel that led to a cavern under the village itself. What is it with these things? I soon had my answer. Springing from the darkness were these horrible, skittering spiders. Creeper spiders! The creeper spiderlings swarmed me, and I was barely able to keep them off. Oh, come on, I gotta get out of here. Suddenly, in the middle of the cavern, was this creeper spider broodmother. Ew, this is the worst thing ever! The broodmother spawned spiderlings throughout the fight, which gave her more space and allowed her to maintain distance. I've got to get a close gap. Because of my persistence, I finally killed the broodmother. And as a reward, I discovered an axe that probably would have been useful. Ooh, Spiderbane. That's something. But after that, I felt like I needed to take a good long rest. You know what? I've had enough excitement for a while. I'm going home. From days 40 to 43, I returned back home to work on the AXOLOTL statue with Sheldon. We were able to make the shape of the head, which was pretty easy. After working on the statue, I went looking for more diamonds. Aha! There they are! That wasn't hard at all. I spoke too soon because I was ambushed by a piglin with wings. Oh, there's a lot of you! Ah! Luckily, I was able to defeat the Vex piglins with my diamond sword. After the battle was won, I went back to the base. The base was looking a little boring, so I decided to add some pizzazz to it. Now that's much better. I gave it different textures, as well as stone bricks, cobblestone, mossy stone bricks, and used some blocks that were only found in lush gardens. I saw Sheldon looking a little depressed and asked him what was wrong. Hey buddy, everything okay? What are you saying, Sheldon? No, Sheldon, don't give in. We're all unique just the way we were born. We don't need enhancements to enjoy ourselves. You got it. All right, Sheldon. I gotta run. Well, jump. There was no time to waste. I had to continue following this map to see where it goes. On days 44 through 49, I followed the map and ran into a nether portal that had already been opened. All sorts of mutated creatures had come through the portal. This is bad. Very bad. I gotta do something. Before I knew it, I was attacked by all sorts of fiery mutations. I went toe-to-toe with all the monsters, and it was one of the toughest encounters yet, especially because I didn't have a shield to block the fireballs. Ultimately, I was able to withstand the flames and defeat the fiery foes. Ha! That wasn't too bad. Huh? Well, what's this? I noticed a blaze wolf who looked terrified. Hey, little buddy, what's wrong? Don't worry, little guy. I'll fix all this. I promise. But first, let's find your family. The witch's work. I knew it. Come on, I'll help you get to your family. I went with the blaze wolf all the way back to its home, and it turns out the wolfman and wolfwoman from before were its parents. There you go. Stay safe, you guys. Once again, I started following the map. From days 50 to 53, the map led me through a jungle, the border of which was guarded by a tiger. Hey, stay back! I'm just passing through. The tiger skulked towards me with a slow, methodical gait. I'm warning you.
Calm yourself, Axolotl. I am not here to hurt you.
The tiger explained he was the guardian of this jungle and became a good judge of character over the years.
Allow me to guide you through my domain.
Okay. My feline guide led me through the jungle, during which I met monkeys, parrots, and gorillas. Oh my! I warned them of the evils of the witch and the sinister nature of her experiments.
Judging by your map, this is one of the stops on your journey.
He was talking about the jungle temple in front of us. Well, I mean, I can't make heads or tails of this map sometimes, so I'll trust you. Together, we destroyed each of the traps that were set up. Wow, you seem to know a lot about this place.
Yes, indeed.
At the bottom of the temple, I found a chest with feral claws inside. Awesome! This will help my attacks be faster, right? Tiger? Tiger! Suddenly, the tiger pounced and clawed at me. It was a trap. Why? Why are you doing this?
I was once a human, now transformed into this ghastly tiger. The witch cursed me for my arrogance. If I destroy you, Bronzo, she will return me to my original form.
No, I can help you.
I'm sorry. It is the only way.
The tiger's movements were riddled with desperation, making them easy to predict. Finally, I struck a mortal blow. Yes, I won! Attempting to leave the jungle behind, I felt like I was getting all turned around. This part of the map was confusing, and I think I was going the wrong way. I've learned my lesson. I can't brute force this. I returned to the base so that I could get a clear head and think carefully about my next move. On days 54 to 58, I returned home and saw Sheldon had made some new crab friends. Hey, Sheldon, and hello, new guys. Wait, that's it! The crabs made me realize that I had to cross the ocean in order to see where the map leads. Thanks for the help, guys. Before I went exploring, I decided the crabs needed a space to stay, so I made them a little room behind the pond. Hope you guys like it. Before setting out for the ocean, there was a few more things I had to check off my list. One of those things was mining for diamonds. I'm getting really good at finding these. Okay, back to the base. I used the diamonds I found to finish my armor set. Nothing could penetrate through me now. I feel fully protected. Since I was already at the base, I decided to keep on working on the statue. I finished by making the legs, tail, and antennas. It's really starting to take shape now. Before setting out for sea, I decided to ask the crabs for some tips. Hey, would you happen to know how to get to the ocean? Luckily, the crab knew their way back. Seems simple enough. Thanks. With that, I set out for sea. On days 59 through 62, I reached the wide open sea. This is it. The map wants me to cross the ocean. Here goes nothing. As I swam, I ran into some drowned, and they were not happy with me being there. Back off, you soggy-skinned monsters. Hi-ya! With my speed, I was able to defeat them fairly quickly. Hooray! Yeah! Bronzo! I continued following the map, and along the way, I found an ocean monument. What's a whole building doing down here? And why does it look somewhat destroyed? The entire monument was abandoned, except for a few fish hanging around. Where did everyone go? Hello? I looked around and found a chest. Inside of it was the Shield of the Deep. Yes, a shield! Now I can block all kinds of projectiles. I was lucky enough to find that shield because I was attacked by an Elder Guardian. Get out of
my monument!
Whoa, hey there! I didn't mean any harm!
Die, you puny pink fish!
Take this and that! I'm way too fast for a giant like you!
I'll kill you, one way or another!
Neither of us seemed like we could take one another down, so I asked for a truce. Hey, listen, truce! Come on, let's call it even.
Truce? Fine, okay.
What are you doing here anyways?
I was looking for my little guardian friends who had taken.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Who took them?
I don't know. The only thing I saw was a giant axolotl who kind of looked like you that took them.
Must have been the Beisht. I'll find him and make this right. You have my word.
I hope so. Good luck on your journey.
I left the abandoned city and continued my search. From day 63 to 66, I was still exploring the ocean when I crossed paths with a dolphin. Oh, hey, Miss Dolphin. I asked if she had seen the Beisht around this area. As luck would have it, she did, but there was one small problem. I explained that if she's the only one who knows where the Beisht is, she's the only one that can lead me to him. Thanks. What's your name, by the way? Flipper. Huh, sounds familiar. Flipper guided me as far as she could before she got too scared and swam away. All right, it's just me from here on out. Now I was face to face with the Beisht.
Come to join me and help the axolotl species, Bronzo.
No, I'm here to stop you.
Don't you see? This is the only way axolotls can survive. We have to evolve, we have to upgrade ourselves, otherwise all is lost.
He gave me one last chance to join him before he would destroy me. Wouldn't killing me just bring us one more step closer to extinction?
But your ideals will bring us to a path of despair.
So you would mutate us all to a point that we wouldn't even be axolotls anymore?
Perhaps you are onto something. I must think on this. Goodbye, Bronzo.
The Beisht flew away, and I was stuck sitting there alone in the trackless depths. I left, frustrated that I couldn't make any headway with convincing the Beisht. Feeling unaccomplished, I traveled back home on days 67 through 70. I wish Beisht would have just listened to me. When I got on the beach, I saw the witch turning little guardians into fire guardians. No, she's mutating them. I knew if the guardians tried to jump back into the water, they would die. I had to stop them. Stop, don't do it. You'll die. You're fire now. The guardians jumped back into the water out of instinct, so I went in and tried to rescue them. Come on, get out of here. You're gonna die. It was too late. All the guardians died, and I was so upset I had to confront the witch. Hey, why'd you do that? You killed innocent guardians.
They were failed experiments and they deserve to die.
No, you deserve to die for messing with nature.
Don't be such a rude little axolotl. Speaking of little, how about I make you bigger and stronger? You'd like that, wouldn't you?
No, I don't want to be.
Take this! Now you're much more powerful than before.
What did you do to me?
You're faster now and have much more health. Much better now. Ta-ta now!
The witch poofed and disappeared, and soon after, I was once again face to face with the Elder Guardian.
I knew you were working with that witch. You killed my friends.
I swear I'm not. I tried to save your friend. I knocked the Elder Guardian back into the water so they wouldn't die a horrible death like his pals did. Get in the water. You're gonna suffocate out here. I was successful and got him back into the water and explained to him what the truth was. Look, I know what it looked like, but I was really trying to save your friends. The witch turned them into fire guardians and they jumped into the water and died.
Explain why you're big now if you're not working with her.
That's the thing. The witch has been evolving creatures like your friends and I unwillingly. I never wanted to be like this.
I understand now. Thanks for trying anyway.
The Elder Guardian and I parted ways, and I continued back home. When I returned to the base on days 71 through 74, there was a bunch of axolotls hanging around. Yes, the statue worked. Even though it's not finished, it worked. I quickly got to work making rooms for all my new axolotl friends, who were all very excited to see me. How's this look?
Needs more decorations.
And done.
Thank you for your hospitality. We are eternally grateful.
It's no problem, really. It was at that moment that I realized something was off at the base. I went to talk to the crabs. Hey guys, have you seen Sheldon around recently? Left? When did he leave? Before I came back, that was hours ago. And you didn't think to tell me? You're unbelievable. I quickly exited the base, searching for Sheldon. I had no idea how far he could have gotten. Sheldon! Sheldon! About 20 blocks from the entrance of the base, I found Sheldon being attacked by phantoms. Ah, Sheldon, I'll save you! We fought hard, and soon we won the day. But now, I had to scold Sheldon for going out on his own like that. What were you thinking? Sheldon didn't say anything other than that he needed to rest. Okay, sleep tight, little buddy. On days 75 to 78, it was time to finish the statue. And this time, I had the help of the axolotls. We did all the shading and detailed work to really make it pop. You guys are awesome. To celebrate, we swam around and hunted for squid and fish together. It was so much fun. Ha ha ha! Take that, you stupid squid. Looks like fish is on the menu, boys. We were having so much fun that we barely noticed that the sun had set. We were heading back to the base when a flock of phantoms swooped down from the night sky. But these weren't normal. What is it with these things? Attacking us were crimson and warped phantoms. Phantoms spliced with DNA from the nether. These must come from the witch. With another axolotl coming to my aid, we killed the mutated phantoms. But there remained one question in the wake of all of this. Why were phantoms attacking here again? They only attack if you don't sleep for multiple days in a row. Sheldon! I raced down to the underground base to find Sheldon, who still refused to sleep. Broski, what is up with you? Why haven't you slept? Sheldon seemed to be misunderstanding the situation. No, this is different. You'll see. No, Sheldon, that's not it. Sheldon left that night. I figured he would come back after he cooled off. It was days 79 through 84, and Sheldon was nowhere to be seen again. He didn't come back home. Has anyone seen Sheldon?
I have. He said he was gonna pay the witch a visit. You have to go find him before it's too late.
I'll find him and take down the witch if it's the last thing I do. I quickly left the base, and soon after, I ran into a creeper enderman. What in the failed experiment is this? Whatever, you're going down. The creeper enderman was no match for the almighty Bronzo. I was way too powerful now. Haha! That was way too easy. I kept traveling when I came across a giant pit filled with anacondas. Oh, no. Not snakes. Anything but snakes. Inside the pit was the witch, and she went into a door that was within the pit. Hey, witch, get back here. I guess I gotta fight these anacondas. There were so many of them that I thought I wasn't going to make it out alive. Just die already. I have to save Sheldon before it's too late. I finally slayed all the anaconda and proceeded into the same door the witch went into. It took me from days 85 to 89 to completely explore the witch's dungeon. This place is huge. While exploring, I had to fight so many armored mobs, but eventually I heard a familiar voice. Huh? Wait, is that Sheldon? I raced over to the source of the voice, and sure enough, he was there. Sheldon? Sheldon had been transformed into a snapping turtle. You look different. It's okay, buddy. I didn't really pay that much attention to you to help you with what you were going through. I told Sheldon to go home for the time being and look after our friends at the base. He left, and I continued to delve deeper until I found the main lab room. All these notes, the ultimate weapon, accelerated evolution. What is this? Suddenly, the lab began to quake and tremble. I think she knows I'm here. The witch began to charge up a massive attack, but was way too far away for me to stop her. When suddenly, the Beisht had returned and intercepted her.
There's no time to chat, Bronzo. Me and I'll hold her off.
I swiftly escaped the crumbling laboratory, and when I made it through the exit, a loud explosion annihilated the witch's lab. Beisht, no! I could only watch as the witch transformed into an ender cast and flew away into the night. I finally returned back home on days 90 to 93. There was an intruder in the base, though. Steve had found the Lush base and was capturing Axolotl just like before.
1 axolotl, 2 axolotl, 1 crabby crab.
Hey, put those axolotls down right now!
Oh, hey buddy, it's you again. Crazy story. I was trapped under some stone. I had to punch my way out all night.
I don't care. You better release those axolotls or I'll have to attack you.
So anyways, I came to fill up my aquarium again. It's looking pretty empty at the moment.
Why you? I pounced onto Steve and hit him with a fierce blow. Hey!
Ouch!
Do you understand now?
Axolotl are rude. You guys can stay here and suffer. I'm out of here.
And stay out. I I then went to bed and was super depressed about the Beisht sacrificing himself for me. I hoped to avenge him. On days 94 through 96, I was awoken by Sheldon. Oh, okay, buddy. Good morning. What's up? Sheldon had invited a bunch of his old friends to live at the base. The more the merrier, Sheldon. Let's build you guys a room. I made them a really nice and lush room with a pond for them to swim. Looks good if I say so myself. Everyone seemed hungry, so I volunteered to gather some fish. Be back soon, everyone. As I was searching for fish, I saw a leviathan in the distance, and it was screaming my name.
Bronzo! Bronzo!
Oh, what the heck is that thing? Okay, I gotta get out of here. I swam away and hid from the Leviathan, hoping it wouldn't come after me. It must have been sent by the witch. She's messing with me. I made my way back to the base and got a surprise from Sheldon. It was a book of fire aspect. Where'd you get this from, Sheldon? Well, thanks anyway, Sheldon. After a little break, I went looking for more iron. Ooh, here's a whole bunch! I used the iron to make an anvil and enchanted my sword with the Book of Fire aspect that Sheldon gave me. Now, I was ready for anything. On days 97 and 98, I had to face the Leviathan. Come out and face me! Come out here and fight! The Leviathan appeared before me and spoke to me.
Bronzo, defeat me, and I'll drop a map to the witch. I am your final test.
Bring it on then! As I battled, I realized the Leviathan was not going down so easily. It had so much HP. Why don't you just die already? I won't give up!
If you can't defeat me, you have no chance in defeating the witch.
The Leviathan threw all kinds of powers at me. He could set me on fire, but I could set him on fire thanks to my sword. He also could summon lava. How are you doing that? Eventually, I was able to use all my might and defeat it. Yes! Take that! When it died, it had dropped a map. This was a map to the witch's actual hideout. Yes! Now I can follow the map to find the witch and stop her once and for all. Before following the map, I went home one last time. For day 99, I gave a big speech, saying goodbye to all my friends at the base. Friends, turtles, crabby crabs, lend me your ears. This is goodbye. I'm off to fight the witch, and I may not return, but I want you to remember me. And subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment what mob I should be for another 100 days challenge.
Oh, maybe a turtle.
No, dummy! He's already been a turtle! I then went and said farewell to my best friend Sheldon. If I don't make it back, I want you to be in charge. I set off, following the map I got from the Leviathan, and made my way to an open field. What the heck are those things? It was a horde of wither spiders, and they had all the powers of a wither skeleton, but they were as fast as a spider, and they had this huge mob mentality, completely overwhelming me. Get back, you two-headed, eight-legged freaks! Eventually, I was able to defeat them all, but the wither effect was very overwhelming. Now with that obstacle done, I continued on my journey, eventually finding the witch's base. On day 100, I confronted the witch. I found you, you old hag.
Hag? Bronzo, why so rude? I only wish to make you stronger. Here, take this.
I was caught off guard, and the witch threw a potion of strength at me. Ah, it feels so good, but so wrong at the same time. But I still won't join you.
And why is that?
Because you have to pay for your crimes and the murder of the Beisht. Suddenly, the witch transformed into a giant endergast and attacked me. Oh, this can't be good. Either way, prepare to die. The witch used all sorts of spells on me, shooting lasers, summoning a black fire, and even used the power of the Ender Dragon. You have to stop doing this. You'll pay for everything. I used my double jump to dodge a lot of the witch's moves, and when I took damage, my regeneration ability helped me heal back up. Your attacks don't faze me.
Come on, Bronzo, it's not too late to become something greater.
Never. Why are you doing this to all the creatures anyway?
It all began when I was a kid. I was bullied for being creative and wanted my pets into new creatures.
That's not creative. That's cruelty. Now die!